Other big business news tonight, a $20 million boost for the South Island economy as the World Men's Curling Championships are coming back to Victoria in 2013. Myra Lawrence joins us live with more on that. And Myra, not just for fans, but for everybody, this is a big deal.
This is a very big deal, Hudson. And to steal a line from His Worship Dean Fortin, this announcement truly does rock. In 2005, you may recall, more than 116,000 spectators packed into Save On Foods Memorial Centre to watch the world's top curlers. And with the sport more popular than ever thanks to the Olympics, even more are expected in 2013.
We had a saying in 2005 that we were going to set the bar at a new level. And you guys will all remember we said this will be the finest world curling event ever happened. And it actually was. And they still talk about it.
When it comes to hosting curling events, none do it better than the co-chairs of this event, Keith Dagg and Chris Atchison. Now, both were involved in the 2005 Worlds and the Scotties Tournament of Hearts. Curling fans may remember that the arena was under construction when the curlers threw their first rocks in 2005 as workers rushed to have the facility open in time. Well, this time you can leave your hard hats at home and just bring your red and white and your cheering voice to the rink.
Championship like we will in 2013. It's just such a huge event, and you can feel just with the turnout today, the excitement and the legacy that's been built from 2005. We will carry that through and have a fantastic event in 2013. We're anticipating some of the best ice in the world. We'll bring in the best ice makers in the world and really put on a show for the fans to see.
So March 30th to April 7th, mark those dates down, Hudson. Plenty of time, almost a year and a half for you to work on your hurry hard. We're going to have a little more coming up in sports.
We're practicing now. You know, it was such a great way to inaugurate that building, and nobody's surprised they're back.
Not at all. I mean, how can you say no to Victoria? They have such a great working relationship now with the World Curling that they just wanted to come back here, and Victoria is a destination.
We'll watch for more in sports, Myra. Thank you.
Great.
All right, more on the Worlds coming back to Victoria. Big curling news, Myra. This is exciting.
This is going to be such a fun event, Hudson. We all have close to a year and a half, though, to brush up on our curling lingo. As we first showed you at the beginning of the newscast, the world's best curlers are headed back to Victoria in March 2013. Our city has been awarded the Ford Men's World Curling Championship thanks to the spectacular job the organizing committee and volunteers did back in 2005. The event chairs say this event will be even bigger and better.
It was just an absolutely amazing event that they're still talking about. They came so close, they liked it so much, they came close to moving the Olympics here into our venue instead of Vancouver.
Well, could you imagine if that would have happened? Thanks to those Olympic Games and the great TV coverage on TSN, curling has never been more popular, especially among the youth. Students from the Esquimalt Curling Academy were at this morning's announcement. More than 16,000 people filed into Save On Foods Memorial Centre during that exciting week of curling back in 2005. Most of the draws were sellouts. Co-chairs Keith Dagg and Chris Atchison don't discount a total event sellout in 2013. It's a win for Island curling fans and the city. Millions of dollars will pour into Victoria.
You know, when you fill this arena 3 times a day and then those people leave, they're not always going home. They're going downtown. They're going for a bite to eat in between draws. They're going somewhere. They're going downtown to look for things to do. And there's a lot of economic spin-off simply because it's not a one-time event. 22 times we're opening the doors and selling tickets for 22 unique events that are opening up the gates and then sending people out for a couple hours break and then back in here again. So it's a perpetual flow for the whole week of dollars that are going back into the community and then back into this building.
Tickets are expected to be available for sale in March. About that same time, the organizing committee will put out the call for volunteers.